Have you ever stared out at the sea and felt something staring back? I have. Every single night. It started when I took the job as the lighthouse keeper on St. Jude's Rock, a place most sailors wouldn't dare approach. The previous keeper left in a hurry, leaving behind only a tattered old journal and a single, frantic note. It wasn't a warning, not really. It was a set of rules. Rule 1. Never let the light go out between midnight and dawn. The sea has eyes, and the light keeps them closed. Rule 2. If you hear tapping on the glass of the lantern room, do not look up. It's just the gulls, they wrote. But I know the sound of gulls. And this is different. It sounds like long, thin fingernails. The first few weeks were manageable. I kept the lamp burning, ignored the tapping, and tried to pretend the strange, sweet singing I heard on the wind was just the waves. But then came the third rule, the one that chilled me to my core. If a boat arrives with a single passenger asking for shelter, you must let them in. But you must not speak to them until sunrise. Last night, a small boat appeared through the thick fog. A lone figure stood at the bow, waving. My heart hammered against my ribs. I remembered the fourth rule. It will look like someone you lost. Do not trust your eyes. The figure climbing the winding stairs to the lantern room looked exactly like my younger brother, who was lost to the sea years ago. He smiled that familiar, heartbreaking smile. "It's so cold out there," he whispered, his voice the same as I remembered. "Can I stay for a while?" I bit my tongue, the words screaming inside me. Rule 5 was underlined 3 times in the journal. Never, ever, answer their questions. They feed on your hope. I just nodded, my hands shaking as I tended to the great lamp. He sat in the corner, watching me with eyes that were almost right, but not quite. They were too dark, too empty. All night, he asked me questions. He asked if I missed him. He asked if I blamed myself. Each question was a fresh stab in my heart. The silence was my only shield. I can feel him trying to get inside my head, pulling on memories, on regrets. If you're enjoying this descent into madness, tap that like button and let me know in the comments what you would do. It helps me know you're still out there, in the light. As the first hint of dawn approached, he started to get agitated. His form flickered, the image of my brother wavering like a reflection on disturbed water. "You have to let me stay," he hissed, his voice losing its familiar tone, becoming something guttural, ancient. "The light, it burns." Rule 6. They cannot survive the dawn. Your job is to make sure they see it. I focused on the lamp, polishing the great lens, making its beam as pure and bright as I could. The sun was rising. He let out a shriek that wasn't human and dissolved into a cloud of sea mist, leaving behind only the smell of salt and decay. The final rule, Rule 7, was written on the very last page of the journal. The ink smeared as if by a trembling hand. If you survive the night, you are the new keeper. You must add a rule to this book, and you must find a replacement before the sea claims you too. My hand is shaking as I write this, adding my own rule, Rule 8. Never read the previous keeper's name, because as I closed the journal, I saw his name etched on the cover. It was my own. I have to find a new keeper. I need someone to take my place. The tapping on the glass has started again, and the fog is rolling in thick. I see a small boat approaching, a lone figure standing at the bow, waving. Have you ever stared out at the sea and felt something staring back? If you want to find out what happens next, you must creepify your subscriptions. The night is long, and the light is waiting for you.